So here we are. So here we have 193 kiloburn, and you can add any further information you want to add, listing price, whatever. But again, for the sake of time, we're going to just leave it like this. So again, this whole bottom of the page is yours. It's free to You're free to customize it. Legally, we have all the signature branding on the top, so you don't need that on the bottom as well. You can have all of your latest three sales or however you want to do it. This, if you can't do it yourself, you can ask one of my team members if they have time. But if not, you really should ask one of your children or grandchildren to help you with this, because this is something that's very easy for a younger person to do. It's not that hard for me to do it. It's just time consuming. So page 2, here we are. There's nothing to change on page 2. This is all done for you already. If you wanted to, I picked 5 events that I thought were pretty fun and unique from Long Island Living, all of those things. That's to the right side. They're still valid through March, and then we'll change it to springtime. Come April's edition. But March is really still late winter. So none of this you change. And then here we are from this page 3. Now you can change this as to say a very important message from Marie Grant, from Kim Flanagan, from whomever, and the letter is from you. If you want to make the letter, as my opinion, then you're more welcome to keep it like that. But basically, this is the letter that I created. I can't recreate any more letters for you guys to customize for your own business because it's not my business to do so. So you can plug in your own letter if you want to. You can keep this and you can reword it to make it sound like it's coming from you. However you want to do it, that's up to you, but that's something that you're going to have to do. And this, you don't really need help on this. You literally just go in and it's just like writing a letter. You change words as you see fit. Let's see, one little error there. And the bottom here, again, it's signature customized. This you can change in your own details. And I added another logo down here, so you're fine with the branding. So and this letter is very much geared towards what we do with our listings, what I do with my listings, with renovating to sell, and it's still stuff that you're allowed to do, and I can certainly help you and guide you in how to go about it. But unless you want me as a part of the listing, then I can't really be going on listing presentations. I'll go on the initial one with you to get it, but that's basically as far as I go. Okay, so the last page, which is the page you're going to most customize, is page 4, but it's already done for you. So these two, this is Garden City Floral Park, the historical sales data for the last year. It's relatively nicely done. You can make it a little bit more graphical or add some more data if you want to, because this is kind of basic and it's a little bit small. For the sake of time, I'm not going to play around with these, but you are absolutely allowed to enlarge these to make them bigger. If you're only going after Garden City, then obviously you're going to delete this one and you're just going to keep Garden City. You can blow this one up to make it full size, which I think is much more powerful. You just can't interfere with this text box, the address box over here. So this right here is where your mailing stuff goes to. And this right here, the signature brand, this you can move. It's already freely, moving about. Same thing with this text box below it. This is just something I came up with for our Donnelly Division group, where it's, where luxury boutique meets Long Island chic. So you're fine to use that. If you want to use something else, that's fine as well. The text box up here is already ready for you to customize. There's no formatting you need to do, so that's already done. This doesn't change. The stamp area doesn't change. There's a little room here if you want to play with, but don't make it too busy back here because it can look very busy very quickly. And always remember that you are doing this. This is only half of the page. So down here, this is where this line right here is where the page is folded. If you notice, this is the legal thing that we have to have on. If your home is currently listed for sale, please do not consider it an attempt to solicit business. That you need to have. This does not go. This has to stay here. You can make it bigger. You can't make it any smaller. That's pretty much as small as you can go. And then finally down here, this is the kitchen update that was one of my things. I'm just noticing right now that the page is kind of run on a little bit. So I'm gonna just shrink this down. Control Z. Some of these pictures weren't formatted with the text wrap because they're part of the actual, they're part of the original formatting, which is a little bit tricky to work around. So there you go. So I just shrunk it down so it fits and the copy fits as well. Again, this you can change. You can change this for